Imagine walking into a car dealership and being offered 55% off a brand new vehicle, without even asking. Now imagine getting the same offer on a brand new apartment. Not 5%, not 10%, 55. Sounds like a scam, right? In Russia right now, it's reality. The Russian economy isn't just slowing down, it's breaking. Demand has collapsed. Sellers are desperate. And what used to be luxuries, cars, homes, are now liabilities people are trying to dump. It's not just one city. From Rostov to Moscow, developers and dealers are slashing prices because nobody's buying. Why? Because there's no money left in the system. And this isn't just a local dip, it's a full-scale economic unraveling. Since the invasion of Ukraine in 2022, Russia has been hit with wave after wave of sanctions. Banks were cut off. Trade routes disrupted. International investment evaporated. At first, the Russian government claimed they were weathering the storm. On paper, they even posted growth. But that growth was fueled by one thing: military spending. Behind the scenes, the civilian economy, what regular people actually rely on, was bleeding out. Now in 2025, the symptoms can no longer be hidden. Let's zoom in. In a typical southern Russian city, food markets are vanishing. A few weeks ago, one market had 12 food kiosks. Now, all gone. Farmers used to line the stalls with meat, honey, produce. Now, maybe one or two show up, sometimes none. Locals are rolling out old-school folding tables just to sell a few goods, like they did in the 90s, right after the Soviet collapse. Meanwhile, in the steel industry, prices have crashed. Rebar, scrap metal, cement, all falling. Russia's once mighty metallurgical plants are operating at massive losses. Some are already begging the Kremlin to force buyers to purchase their product just to stay alive. But the most obvious sign? Overstocked car lots. 500,000 new vehicles sitting unsold across the country. Buyers aren't just hesitant, they're broke. Even with 50% discounts, no one's coming. And it's not just cars. Real estate sales have plummeted by 56% compared to last year. Developers are desperate. They're offering deals you'd never hear in the West. Brand new apartment, half off. That's not a sale. That's a system collapsing. And while all this is happening, the government is doing what governments do when they run out of options. They're squeezing the people. Fees for driver's licenses have doubled. Vehicle registrations? Tripled. Wages are being delayed. Teachers, factory workers, even healthcare staff are missing paychecks. It's not a glitch. It's a pattern. When systems collapse, it doesn't happen all at once. It happens quietly, and then all at once. Russia's economy isn't dying from one wound. It's death by 1,000 cuts. High inflation. Widening wage gaps between regions. Food insecurity. Supply chain failures. A housing market that's falling apart. And a central government diverting everything it has into a war machine. The average Russian knows what's happening because they're living it. But the system keeps pretending it's fine. They even banned advertising for bankruptcy attorneys to stop people from learning their rights. That's not confidence. That's fear. Here's the truth. Russia is not in a recession. It's in a slow-motion collapse, and the cracks are no longer subtle. When people can't afford food, when they stop buying cars, when homes are discounted by half, you're not in a stable economy. This isn't just a story about Russia. It's a warning. Because when economic systems prioritize power over people, when truth is silenced and desperation spreads, collapse doesn't come with a bang. It comes with silence. Empty shops, quiet factory floors, and a call offering you 55% off something you can't afford anyway. This is InnerEconomics, where we break down the systems that shape your reality. If you found this eye-opening, subscribe for more weekly explainers. The cracks are everywhere. We just connect the dots.